part of a sprawling international cyber attack that's compromised the personal information of millions of Americans.
In Louisiana, the breach involves millions of records at the Office of Motor Vehicles. As Rob Messon reports, the state is now urging anyone who's gotten a driver's license or state-issued ID to take precautions.
The head of the State Office of Homeland Security says the breach was discovered Wednesday after hackers somehow got into a data transfer service called MOVEit, used by the State Office of Motor Vehicles to process thousands of records.
This is an ongoing investigation impacting not just Louisiana, but major businesses, governmental entities, and organizations around the world.
GOSEP says at this time there's no indication the data has been sold, shared, or released, but they are urging residents to protect their information by monitoring your credit-using services online or by freezing your credit with the three major credit bureaus, Experian, Equifax, or TransUnion.
I don't want to get into how bad could bad be. I think it's serious when we're talking about all Louisianans that have one of these IDs that potentially have their data. I think what we've seen is the scope of this doesn't just involve governmental entities, and so that's going to be something that continues to evolve.
At this point, the state says it continues to utilize the data transfer service MOVEit, which suffered the security hack, but the Director of Homeland Security says it looks like MOVEit has taken steps to secure that transfer service.
We have updated the software with all of the patches that the vendor has put out, and we are following and working with our federal partners, both CISA and FBI, on additional measures to take to ensure that that system is safe.
The Homeland Security Director says that passwords were not included in the data breach, but they're recommending that people change their passwords anyway as a matter of good data security practice. Their recommendations include bank accounts, social media, and healthcare portals.
If somebody takes my information like that and goes out and perhaps gets medical care under my insurance, I guess they can get care for free under my insurance. I wouldn't like that.
Cybersecurity experts also recommend you go to the IRS website and change your security PIN so that no one can get your information and impersonate you online. And cybersecurity experts also say it's wise to change your cell phone password as well. If you notice any strange activity on your credit cards, they say you should try and freeze your account immediately. They would also like you to report any strange activity to the Federal Trade Commission. For more information, we have links on our website, fox8live.com. Lee?